What if I told you that no matter what you do, someone will judge you? You lose weight, they talk. You gain weight, they talk. You know, you stay at home with your children. This is very apt for women, especially. You stay home with your children, they'll talk. You build a career. Who's looking after the kids? They'll talk. You post on social media, they will talk. You stay off social media, they will definitely talk. So, if my question is, if judgment is unavoidable, why do we give it so much of power? Hi, guys. My name is Ashna, and if you're looking for content on communication skills, personality development, confidence building, being a little more sure about yourself, getting to know yourself better and the others around you, then you're definitely in the right place. And today, I want to really discuss a little sensitive, thoda sa controversial topic here. So I want to discuss the type of person I think we all have encountered. Don't lie, we all have. The people you see who seem to have an opinion just about absolutely everything. Have you ever noticed how some people always have something to say? God, she's so annoying. I don't like her. She's gained so much weight. No, she's lost so much of weight. She's become too thin. Okay, why does she or he post so much on Instagram? I would never wear that. Did you look at her? Did you look at him? More on the women's side, I would say. Body shaming. I would never allow my child to do that. Did you see what he posted? He's such a show-off. And they say it with such certainty, such authority, as if they've been, appointed as the chief judge of everyone else's life. I mean, what the heck? A woman stays home with her children, she's wasting her education. A woman wants to pursue her career. Who's raising the kids? If a man is a little more vigorous and expressive, he shares something on as one of the success or something, a success story on social media, he's an attention seeker. Someone stays quiet, he has no ambition. Someone loses weight, too obsessed with the looks. Someone gains weight, that person has let that person go. They've left themselves. So at some point, you realize something little simple but very, very important. The problem isn't what people are doing, guys. The problem is that some people have made criticism a habit. And social media, I strongly believe, has made this even more obvious. They say if someone is posting vacation pictures, wasting their money, they're showing off. If someone doesn't travel or doesn't post pictures even if they're traveling, they're leading a boring life. Somewhere someone wants to share a fitness update, somebody started a weight loss journey. Why does everything need to be posted online? If someone shares nothing online, people are being very secretive. What are they hiding? So the same person can be criticized for doing something and criticized again for not doing it. I believe if criticism is guaranteed, trust me, it is guaranteed either which way, why spend your life, your time trying to avoid it? I've noticed that people, and this is the truth of life, people who are deeply engaged in their own growth rarely spend time, dissecting everybody else's choices. Because they're busy learning, they're busy building, they're busy creating, they're busy solving problems, they're busy moving forward. Judging is very easy, guys. Building a meaningful life is hard. And that one phrase I hear all the time is, I would never do that. Fine, you don't have to. Don't do it. But your preferences are not universal truths either. Please realize different people have different circumstances, different responsibilities, different personalities. Some people are extroverts, some are not, some are introverts, different goals, different values, different limitations. So what works for you may not work for someone else, may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you or for someone else. So now here's the real challenge, understanding the little concept. Most of us can ignore random strangers, right? Like dogs bark on the streets, no one cares. But what do you do when the judgment comes from people you possibly can't avoid? Excuse me. Can be your family members, somebody close in your family. Can be your friends, your seniors, your boss, your managers, your colleagues. Yeah, the people somehow, they're close to you and they always have a comment on your decisions. So, over the years, I'd like to share a few pearls of wisdom that I have learned from my experience. First, stop treating every opinion as important. Not every, opinion deserves a seat at your table. Ask yourself, would you go to this person for advice on a so and so topic? And if the answer is no, then why are you giving so much of weight to their criticism? Second, learn the difference between feedback and judgment, guys. Very subtle line. Feedback helps you improve, it helps you grow, and judgment simply makes you feel inadequate. I'll give you an example. Yeah, feedback would sound like, have you considered this? Have you given it a thought? Judgment would say, what is wrong with you? Yeah, so the first one deserves attention and the latter one deserves boundaries. Learn to draw boundaries. Third point, stop over explaining yourself. I learned this with age and with a lot of experience and hardships. Stop over explaining yourself. Many of us feel compelled to justify our every decision. You don't owe everyone an explanation or a justification. Sometimes a simple this is what works for me is enough. Fourth, build self-trust, self-confidence. The more confident you are about your own decisions, the less shaken you will be by someone else's opinion. So when you know your reasons, right, you don't need constant approval. And finally, remember that people's comments often reflect their worldview. बहुत बड़ी secret है ये. Not your reality. It's their view, not your reality. People see life through their own experiences, fears, values, and limitations. So what they are saying about your choices is often more revealing about them than about you. The truth is, there is no version of yourself, guys. There is no version of yourself that everyone will approve of. Unfortunately, it does not exist. Someone will think you're doing too much. Someone else will think you're not doing enough. Stop chasing universal approval. Live according to your values. Gunda Raj nahi machana, but live according to your values. Stay definitely open to genuine feedback. I am. Keep learning, keep growing. But please don't hand over the steering wheel of your life to people who are sitting literally on the sidelines and commenting. Yeah, because I believe nobody's life is a public voting contest. You don't need unanimous approval to move forward. You just need that courage to make decisions you can live with and stick by it. And perhaps I'm telling you, the most freeing realization of all of this is people will judge you, let them. Their judgment is their activity and your life is yours. So if you have ever dealt with, such kind of judgment and judgmental people, person at work maybe, or, in your family, among your friends, please do share in the comments how you handle it, what you did, your thoughts, and if you resonated with me, please subscribe my channel, give me a thumbs up, would motivate me further to make more videos which are relatable to all of you. Have a great weekend ahead, guys. Thank you for watching.